We have also online Michal from Kibbutz Nirim. Michal, today she's safe, but during this October 7, she was with her kids and her husband, closed in a shelter for about 17 hours, I believe. And these 17 hours, she saw the worst of humankind. She saw the worst and things she couldn't believe, but she made it. And I'm glad that you are with us today, Michal. So if you don't mind to share with us what happened for you and your family on October 7.
Well, 6:30 in the morning, alarms started going off on the applications and also red alerts in our kibbutz. And my house is located on the last line of the houses in the kibbutz. So after my house, there's only the fence of the kibbutz, some agriculture fields, and then the Gaza Strip. So we could also hear rockets being launched towards the Tel Aviv area. So as we are running to the safe room and taking the kids with us, we understand that this is something really, really big and different than we know from other escalations that we had in the area. My husband, he's a police officer in a operational unit, and he also does a reserve duty in the Gaza division. So he went out of the safe room, he got ready, he got dressed with his uniform and his weapons, and he was waiting on the phone to be called for reserve duty. And he was trying to figure out what was going on, and we were trying to figure out from the news what was going on, but we didn't understand, and nothing was coming on the news. All this time, the rockets are still being fired and alerts all the time. And I'm telling my children, just get dressed and put on some shoes. The minute we have a chance, we're gonna run to the car and we're gonna run away, leave the area, leave everything behind. Never mind, we'll manage, but we have to get out of here. And this is going on for quite a while. All the time, there are alerts, they don't stop. And I'm going in and out of the safe room trying to collect some stuff to pack. And at one point, I'm standing in my bedroom, and then we hear gun blast really, really close to our house. And I'm looking at my husband, and we're raising eyebrows and like, what is this? Why are they shooting in the kibbutz? Why? Maybe it's the army, but why is the army shooting in the kibbutz? And then we hear shouting in Arabic, and we understand that we have terrorists in the kibbutz. They penetrated the kibbutz, and I'm running back to the safe room. I give my kids body armors, and I give my oldest daughter pepper spray. I give my middle daughter a club, and my son, I give him a helmet with straps inside, and I don't tell him that they're terrorists in the kibbutz, but I tell them whatever comes through that door, we have to fight. Fight for your life and don't give up. And all this time we're hearing shooting, and the shooting is in our house, and it's just beyond the safe room's door, and it's getting really intense. And then my husband comes in and closes the door, and he said that he just killed a terrorist trying to get into the house. And as he was finishing the sentence, they started shooting again at us with rifles, and then after a few seconds, there was this enormous explosion, and we were flown back, and the whole safe room was filled with smoke and gunpowder smell, and our ears were ringing, and we lost electricity, so we were sitting in the dark. Um, we didn't have time to, we couldn't take our time to understand what was going on. We immediately stood up. My husband gave me a gun. He was looking at me, and we were telling each other that we're fighting till the last bullet that we have, whatever comes through that door. All this time, they're still shooting at the safe room's window because they thought that if they were shooting grenades and RPGs at our house, then maybe we would escape from the window. But we kept it shut and we stayed inside. And my husband is telling me, if we don't go, we don't get out of this alive, then just I want you to know that I love you. And I said, no, don't. We're gonna make it. We have to. We have to fight. And all this time, my children are silent and they're lying on the floor with vests on them. And we're sitting like this for hours and hours, just sitting one next to another with our weapons pointed through the door. I don't know why they decided to move on and not to come inside and confront us or fight with us, but they came back. We could hear them outside all the time. They were shooting, going back and forth and shouting. And on the kibbutz's group WhatsApp, we could see that everybody is starting to experience similar things like us. They can hear them in the house. They can hear things breaking. The safe rooms are starting to fill up with smoke because they're burning down houses, and people are crying for help. And we're sitting there and we're hopeless and we're frustrated because we don't know what's waiting for us outside the safe room's door, and we can't go out. Um, and this goes on for hours and hours, and we're waiting to be rescued. And at one point, finally, the army comes and rescues us. And they take us to the center of the kibbutz, the community center. And about 24 hours later, we get evacuated completely, the whole kibbutz, out of the area, and we're evacuated to Eilat. I don't think we could ever fully understand and comprehend what we went through that day. My children, maybe their ages on paper are children, but they're not. They had to grow up immediately in seconds, and what they had to endure ever since that Saturday morning up until now is something I never thought I would see my children go through at this age. It's horrible. They lost their friends. They have friends that are hostages. They lost teachers, neighbors. It's just catastrophic.
Michal, thank you for this testimony and for being so strong to the last bullet. I think this is the sentence that we need to remember. We fight for future generation, and you fight for yourself. So thank you for being so strong today. And it's been 31 days since this day, and hopefully you and your family will recover from that day and stay strong. So thank you very much, Michal.
Thank you.